we have obviously the WBC heavyweight champion of the world,
Bomb Squad!
Deontay Wilder on the line. D, you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. What's up with it?
Oh, man, we wanted to wait a couple of days. Obviously, you know, we seen everything that was going on and transpiring with Dillian Whyte. And, you know, I reached out to you 3 days ago, and you let me know that mandatory still stands. But today, a couple of hours ago, you came out and you let the world know that there was an offer on Eddie Hearn's part, and it wasn't as enticing as Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn had made it seem. Can you just walk us through all the, I guess, social media drama that's taken place between you and heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte from the United Kingdom?
Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of bullshit, though. Really, if you ask me, you know what I mean. Eddie Hearn, yeah, they made it seem like it was like this big amount of money and stuff like that. But basically, what it is, Eddie been trying to put, like I said, he been trying to put his little cockroaches on me, man. Eddie told me way back at the WBC this last WBC convention that Joshua was next. He told me that. We talked. He said, Joshua, he told me you next. I like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever y'all ready. So, you know, next thing I know, he trying to put Baloo on me now, the Dillian Whyte. You know, Eddie know what he's doing. He knows that once me and Joshua fight, that he's gonna be on pins and needles. As he should be, because I'm not playing around with none of these heavyweights in this division, man. I'm on some stuff where I'm trying to kill a man in the ring type stuff. And I'm not playing around, you know what I mean? And with this Dillian thing, you know, Dillian, he's just trying to get another fight like all the other ones. You know, for me, this is just the process that you go through. For me, it's just a process for me. And you know, if he come up with the money, then shit, let's do it. I figured, hey, he paid Charles Martin. He paid Charles Martin $5 million. And Charles ain't even seen $1 million. Get along 5, he paid for that belt, so shit, come and get my belt. I'm ready to go. Anyway, you know, but he wanted to offer me $3 million, but on his terms. They wanted to be control of everything, his terms and stuff like that, and it don't work like that. I'm the champion. You work on my terms, you know, because you're not even in our plans. Dillian Whyte, please, come on. We already know what's going to happen. I'm going to knock him the fuck out, and after I knock him the fuck out, you're going to have those haters. It's always going to be fucking hating and run their mouth and don't know shit about boxing. They'll never step in the fucking ring. They're going to be talking about calling him a bomb next because I knocked him out and I added 38 on my fucking record with 39 wins. You know, people don't like that. They hating that. You know, anybody that's jealous is going to pray for your downfall, and I got a lot of haters. So they praying for their downfall. They can't wait. They can't wait. But, you know, but they're going to keep waiting for a lifetime until they die because Deontay Wilder ain't going to never fall. I'm going to always be a champion. I'm going to reign. I'm going to unify the division. I'm going to bring all these belts back to America. And that's the bottom line. So, you know, man, it's just part of it. I ain't taking heed of it. I'm speaking my piece. At first, I wasn't going to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because your silence is your best defense. That's the best warrior right there. But, you know, he started getting a little too ahead of himself, I would say. He started doing too much, and you ain't going to just sit up and disrespect the champ like that. So I had to come with the facts, and I had to come with the real and let them know I ain't playing around. Dillian Whyte and all the rest of them know that when it comes to Deontay Wilder and it comes to American, because they always say Americans like to talk. But when it comes to Deontay Wilder talk the talk, and I walk the walk. Easy.
I'm going to get and introduce my co-host, Matthew Hunter, a.k.a. Hipster. You haven't met him yet, D, but Matt, talk to him.
Hey, Wilder, first off, thank you for coming on the show. It means a lot to us. I want to set up a hypothetical. I want to get your thoughts on it. Since you're the A side, you're the champ, you tell Eddie Hearn, go pay Bermain Stavern whatever he wants to get that step aside. I'll go to the UK, knock out Dillian Whyte in front of his hometown crowd, and set up the fight with Anthony Joshua for next year. What do you think about that scenario?
Man, Eddie Hearn know what the deal is. Eddie Hearn know what he had to do. You know what I mean? If he want the fight to happen, if Eddie Hearn really want the fight to happen, he know how to make it happen. We ain't nobody worrying about a Stavern. You know what I mean? We ain't worrying about Stavern because they put Stavern in the ring with me. I'm gonna kill him. I said I was gonna kill him. I was gonna beat him to an inch of his life, and I did that. A mission accomplished. Doctor said that they don't even know how the hell this boy was still on his feet. It was a miracle. And he took heed to that, and I told him I was going to do that. He stepped in the ring again with me, I'm going to finish the job, and this is our promise. I ain't playing around with nobody. I'm going to show the world who I really am. If motherfuckers thinking I'm playing and thinking, oh, I'm fighting bombs and this and this, because ain't no way ahead you're going to knock 37 bombs. I can take you to some places you ain't going to beat no bomb. You feel me? But, you know, that's just a way to people just have excuses. They ain't got nothing else to say because they don't know how the hell I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Because if you want to put people fighting somebody, ain't nobody for nobody. Really. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, with the Joshua just fought, because he just now fought Klitschko. Tyson Fury already beat him. You know what I mean? So now it's my turn. It's my turn to show what the deal is and what it's about. I tell all the heavyweights, you know, y'all winning, but it's the form and the fashion of the way I win. I win like a champ. When I hit you, it's over with. I have a one-hitter quitter. It's just the way I hit guys and what at the aftermath that happens to these guys. What labeled me as a true champion and the one to reckon with, you know. So Eddie know the risk that it takes when it comes to me. That's why he's trying to put me off on all these other guys. If it ain't Baloo, if it ain't Dillian Whyte, it's gonna be somebody else. You know, he don't want me to just go straight. He know what the deal is. Everybody know who I want. Everybody know who I've been calling out. I want champions. I'm a champion. I'm calling out other champions. And while I'm doing this, the other champions acting like they sleep. They acting like they don't want to fight me. And I understand that. I wouldn't want to fight myself either if I'm knocking everybody out. Who want to get in there? I know the game. People don't understand the business of this. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no money. I'm talking about the hurt part of it. I'm talking about getting your ass knocked out, injured part of it, not seeing your family no more, maybe part of it. Staying in the hospital for a couple of days, maybe weeks, a month, part of it. If you find a guy that's knocking everybody out, I don't give a fuck who it is. He's knocking out. If he's knocking them out, in the back of your mind, you're going to say, God damn, that can happen to me too. And when you say that, you come to a conclusion like, man, I ain't going to test myself. Hey, it can happen. And when he touch you, you will feel it. Every man that got in that ring that felt that thunder, that power. They thought they had a game plan for me because they just see me on the outside and they're like, oh, he a little wild and stuff. Oh, his style, this and this. Oh, he got small this and this. But when you get in the hell with me, you find out and see what I'm about. Because I don't play around with nobody. I talk this shit because I'm a walker. And I ain't playing. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna catch a body. This year, even next with whoever get in there. But I got something for y'all, though. I got a good treat. I got a good treat for the world, basically, and show you how serious I am. How America got the only champion right here, baby. I tell everybody, y'all better get on board because the train is coming. It's already just took off. Before it pick up any steam, while it's chucking. When I get to my full chuck, I'm running over everything. And whoever ain't with me, till you get left behind, go kick rocks. Because I'm about to unify the division. It's going to be one champion, one face, one name, and that's Deontay Wilder. So if Eddie Hearn want to risk any other motherfucker, it's going to cost you to detour me from my plans that I got. I'm willing. I'm ready. Whatever. But it's going to be on our terms. I am the champion. You ain't going to have nobody that come in and already got knocked out and come back in and act like he just going to come in and then get talking about $3 million then plus on your terms. Are you fucking serious? Where they do that at? They got too ahead of these Brits, and these Brits are getting too full of themselves. They're getting too ahead of themselves because of what's going on. Kudos to them. I'm happy for them. You know, they getting a little shine once and for all. But don't get too full of yourself. Don't get too full of yourself because y'all ain't met this motherfucker right here from America. Y'all ain't met this one yet, and you ain't trying to meet him. So let's keep it real with the fans, and let's keep it with the sanctioned bodies. Ain't nobody trying to get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. The only ones that trying to get in there are the ones that got something they want to prove, that want to have titles. Everybody want to fight for a title. Come on, man. Anybody get in there for a title. Shit, my granddad would get in there for a title if he was alive. He loves boxing. See, he ain't never turned from no fight. His old ass, he'll still fight, even though he knew he would lose. But that's the love of it, and that's just what it's all about. Anybody can get in there and fight, but I mean, it's more to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about having no undefeated record. I want somebody to come in and try to take this belt and try to take my record. You know, I want to see. I ain't worrying about losing, because when I do, and if I lose, watch my comeback. That's where a champion is. It ain't about losing. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just fed up with it. You feel me? I'm fed up with the lies. I'm fed up with all these fighters acting like they doing all this and doing all that, but it's deep down inside and behind closed doors, man. They planning on not to get in the ring with that motherfucker, because he is serious. People know bullshit when they hear it or when they see it. And when you look into my eyes and you see my presence, you know you don't see, nor will you hear bullshit from me. What I tell you is what I mean, and what I mean is what I'm going to tell you. And that's bottom line.
Well, that definitely summed up those Dillian Whyte rumors for sure. But since you're here, I would like to discuss a little bit. I mean, I'm sure you see social media is huge. So I'm sure after the Gerald Washington fight, you've seen the, videos that was floating around of the knockout. Is that something that you think is something that could be corrected, or is that just your excitement once you see you have your guy hurt and you're going in for the kill, I'm assuming?
Man, Nessa, to be honest, I'm gonna be straight, and I'm always, like I said, I'm the realest champion in the business. So I'm always keeping it real with people. If you ever see me go wild in the end like that, it's because I already pre-planned to do that. You feel me? My style is to come and get you, and when I get you, oh boy. But when I have them hurt, I know everything that I'm doing. I know every bit of it. Even getting wild, I call it going street on them. But the thing about it is, I can get wild as all I want. But the thing is, I'm accurate. Every punch counts. Every punch hits the target. That's the fact. I can understand if I was getting wild and I wasn't hitting nothing. And motherfucker, and people gonna always try to point out something when the ref got in the way or whatever. I mean, it's all fun and entertainment for me at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, who hands was raised, who's still undefeated, who still got a knockout on their record, and who still got that fucking title. It's me at the end of the day. I don't care what people pick out, they can point out or whatever. But the thing about it, numbers don't lie. Facts is facts. And the facts is, I'm the most dangerous heavyweight in the business. Period. And if anybody begs to differ, please show me. I'm here. My belt is available. I'm ready. And I don't want no scrubs calling me and this and this. I ain't got time to play no games with no scrubs, man. Since everybody want to see, but I already know why this storyline is. Once I start fighting, once you get that person that everybody's satisfied with, and when I whoop his ass, what's gonna be said? The same thing. The same stuff. They always gonna point out something. It's just like a lawyer against another lawyer. It's one lawyer debating about the good and what happened, and the other lawyer, like, he know what happened, but he got to figure out a way of like trying to get the people to look at it another way, to find another way of looking at this. Like, damn, this the truth, but I gotta target it another way. I gotta make people look at it another way, because this motherfucker really is the truth. But I don't want to give him no credit yet, because we don't feel like he fought nobody. In time I fight somebody they won't, then it's on to the next person. It's on, which is part of the game. It don't bother me at all. Talk don't bother me. What people saying don't bother me, because I got the most dangerous job in the world besides the military. As far as sports concerned, I'm in the most dangerous jobs in the world. As far as sports concerned, I ain't worried. See, out of all the people in the world, I know that I'm in a run. I can whoop anybody's ass in the world. As far as sports concerned, I'm the motherfucking champion. As far as sports concerned, this is dangerous right here. I put my life on the line each and every time I go in the ring. and I approach it accordingly. I'm going back home to my children. I'm going back home to my family, my friends, my loved ones at the end of the day. And I guarantee you, with whoever in front of me, I'm trying to take them out. Because I'm not Deontay Wilder no more in the ring. I'm the Bronze Bomber. And the Bronze Bomber don't give a fuck of who you is. He don't have no mercy, no pity, no sorrow, no sympathy for nobody. And I hope a lot of heavyweights are listening to me. Whether they up and coming, whether they're in the middle, or whether they are champions. If you listening, or if you will listen, know that when you step in the ring with a Deontay Wilder, or anybody with the last name of a Wilder, nigga, you better be ready to fight. You better be ready to fight. I think it's a game. I ain't playing around with nobody, man. I keep telling you, I ain't playing around with nobody. So let them keep talking. Let them keep talking. Because I love to whoop an ass that makes me take it personal, because it's not personal for me. This is just a job that I have. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. What do people want? I'm doing my job. I get in the ring. I give you knockouts. I get my ass back out. I have fun with my life. I get back in the gym, get back in the ring, knock whoever the fuck else out that's on the top line next, get back out, enjoy my life. It's a rotation. It's a cycle. I do my job and I do it well. I don't know what people are expecting of me, but hey, they go to the next level. So when I get those motherfuckers that they want, I don't want to hear no excuses, which I already know, but please don't, just save it. Because it ain't bothering me. My life's good, baby. My life's good. I got beautiful children, and I got a beautiful woman with a fat ass that's sexy too. You feel me? So my life's good, and I get to go out and do wherever I please, baby. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is.
Wilder, can I get your on Tyson Fury calling Joshua Tom?
Say that one more time.
Sorry about that. That was the mic. Can I get your thoughts on Tyson Fury calling Anthony Joshua and Uncle Tom?
I mean, you know, he got his own reasons for it. I don't know the reason why he called him Uncle Tom. I mean, I don't. What valid proof that he got to call him that? You know what I mean? Maybe he's just trying to get under his skin. You know what I mean? The way he beat Klitschko was to get under his skin. And that's the thing in boxing that you can't do. You can't let another man get under your skin, or you're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna flood your brain with all this negativity. So when it's time to fight in the ring, you don't have nothing to go towards, because you fight out of anger instead of with your mind and your heart and will. You fighting from anger. But the thing about it, anger only goes so far. You can only do so much till you drain yourself from really fulfilling your full potential in the ring. You see it many times. You've seen it many times when guys have already drained themselves mentally before they got in the ring. So when they got in the ring and the action started, they don't have nothing left. And the fight become a bust. The hype is not fulfilling to the fight, because that guy got so angry. He did all this huffing and puffing. And when it's time to fight, it ain't nothing. So, you know, I think he's just trying to get under his skin. I think he's trying to get under his skin a little bit by calling him Uncle Tom and stuff like that, because shit, most of the time when you call a black man Uncle Tom, he ready to fight. You know, so, yeah, I don't know why he called it. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury got a long way to go. I ain't believing nothing he talking about. I don't care about nothing he talking about. First, he need to be talking about how he losing weight and how you know, and how he getting back in the ring like that, instead of talking about fighting and all this and that. We want to know the truth about the weight stuff. You can, you know, he always talk stuff, and that's why I love him for it. That's why I think he's good for the sport, because just to talk stuff, whether it's facts or fiction, he just talk. You know, but I really want the guy to come back. I really want him back. You know, because I got unfinished business with him as well. But let's be real, though. We have to be real. We have to look at the real situation, and we got to examine it with real thoughts. You know what I mean? Not with this bullshit of what we think and opinion. Some people just talk out. I don't know. They just talk crazy sometimes. Just don't be an idiot. You know, just if you're gonna be real with something, just be 100 with it, or just like I said, hold your peace. And he just be talking just to talk sometimes, man. Like, be realistic. People want to be realistic nowadays, man. They want the real. What's the real? And right now, your weight is the real issue. That's the real of it. Now you already sound like you've been deep throated or something and got something in the back of your throat. You know, that need to get fixed too. So, you know, man, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a motivation that Joshua called him out to want to fight. Maybe it's motivation. It would motivate. I know it would motivate me. If I was almost down there 400 pounds, it would motivate me, you know. But another thing, he really don't need to be talking until he get his license back. We don't know how long that's gonna take. So he still got a whole process, man. Ain't nobody really worrying about Fury right now because he got a long way to go. He got a lot of obstacles to overcome, and he got a lot of things that's got to be done before he get back in the ring. And that's it. I think they should be talking about shit. Really, me. I'm ready to unify. That's all I want. I want one champion, one face, one name. That's Deontay Wilder.
Wilder, in order to do that, obviously you have your own mandatory that you have to get out the way. We're here in September, right? Are you taking it back to Bama? What's going on with you and Bermain Stavern?
I really, to be honest, I really haven't heard. I really haven't heard nothing about that situation thus far. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what the sanctions bodies is doing. We're gonna see what's going on. You know, I haven't heard nothing at all. I done seen a couple of interviews he's done. People to made aware to me, but you know, in boxing, anything happen in boxing. So you just can't believe the first thing you hear. You have to let it manifest, and then once it manifests through, we find out what's the real. But, you know, if it's Stavern, whether it's somebody else or whatever, I'm ready for whatever, man. If Stavern want to lose his life, then so be. Because I am not, man, when I say these things, I don't mean to scare nobody. I don't mean, but I mean what I say because I can tell you I got two different personalities when it comes to this boxing shit. On the outside, I'm Deontay Wilder. I'm the nicest, you know, most lovable, you know, easy to talk to. Take a picture if it's 1,000 to 100,000 people. I'm taking I'm getting you. But the bronze bomb in the ring, like I said, he don't care. He don't care at all because we got the same game plan. We got the same objective, and that's to win. But to win by any means necessary. This is the fight game. People don't understand. People always talking about skills and skills. Skills don't pay no bill. It ain't paid no bill in my house. It ain't paid not one fucking bill in my house. But I tell you what will pay, what overdue skill, it will. It's heart, determination, courage. That what wins. That what wins any war. You can have all the skill you want. But if you don't turn up like you're supposed to, then shit, you just a body. You just a body that's finna get caught. And with Stavern, he need to fight. I would love to see him have another elimination, man. I don't like how they did the elimination with him. You know, this is Deontay speaking for him. That's worried about him because when that fight is being made and it's done, man, I'm telling you, I know what I did to him the first time. He knows, but Stavern is so he done got stuff just stuck in the hole talking about this dehydration shit. You know, he done got it to the point where he believes this shit now, which he know that ain't the case. He know. And I'm telling him, man, do not just let that shit go. You need another fight before you fight me. You only fought one time out of 2 years. And the guy you fought was a journeyman that knocked you on your ass, which a lot of people said you lost. And I believe it because I had some close people at that fight that told me he lost. That's why he was so happy that they announced he won in the back. But man, you know, if anybody care about this man, if the sport care about this man, they will let him get another fight before fighting me. I'm active. I've been active. This has probably been the longest I've been out in the ring, but I'm still active. I'm still in the gym. I'm still moving forward. I'm still motivated more than ever. Oh, man, more than ever.
Deontay,
so he's not ready for me. He's not ready.
I'm sorry. No, I heard you pause. I thought you were done. I was just going to say my last one would be, are you expecting a counter offer from these guys now that they've seen that you put out there that you would do it for $7 million? Are you expecting them to entertain that?
No, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not. I would be surprised. I would be very surprised. And if they do entertain it, then hey, we're open ears. Trust me. We're open ears. My people are ready to go. I'm a man of timing. And right now is my time. It's my time to shine now, baby. And I'm gonna shine. I'm gonna let this little light of mine shine. Trust me. I can't wait to get in the ring. And I know a lot of people follow tired of me hearing me talk shit. But hey, I'm gonna keep talking. So when I get in that ring, I want to feel somewhat like pressure. I don't know what pressure feels like because I don't let pressure get to these fights, baby. But I can't wait. I'm gonna talk shit until I get to accomplish what I accomplish in this sport, in this division. And I want to see somebody try to stop me.
And the $7 million, do you think that that's a fair offer, or do you think that they could consider that you pricing yourself out? And is that $7 million for you to go to the UK, or is that here in the US?
They want to make a debut here in the US. So that's whether either the UK or the US. I'm looking at this. I'm looking like, man, you paid Charles Martin claimably $5 million for a champion that was a fresh champion. You saw opportunity in Charles Martin, and you did whatever it took to get to that belt, no matter what it took, whether it was on his term, the money. This man probably ain't even made $1 million in his career, period. But you offered him $5 million to get that belt because you was confident. I've been in champ for a long time, over 2 years. Reigning champion. I'd have defended my title 6 times. If a man offered him 5, see, as a champion, a long time champion, 7 really underrated. 7 is an underestimate. You feel me? I could have said 10. If I would have said 10, then yeah, we would be talking about pricing me out. But under those terms of what is facts, I don't think 7 is bad at all. I mean, they rushed to get Charles Martin in there for 5. I'm the champ. Everybody want to see me in the ring. UK want, of course they want. I don't care where it be. It can be in America over here. I don't care. But it's still gonna be on our terms. It's still gonna be that way. I don't care where we go. Everybody know that. I'll come to anybody's backyard. As long as it's safe for fans to come and watch in my family. Shit, you can find Deontay Wilder there. Because everywhere I stay, everywhere I place my feet is my home, baby. Everywhere. I adapt to any situation. I'm a type of person that I'm an adapter. I can adapt. I don't have to have certain things here in America that I have. I adapt to your country. I adapt to your lifestyle. If you live a homeless life, I'm going to adapt to you. Don't worry about excusing yourself with me. Don't apologize. No, this is just a way of living. Don't apologize. You can't apologize for your way of living, and that's just how you live, and you can't have better. No, let me apologize. Let me get to your level. Let me adapt to your lifestyle because I know I'm gonna go back home. So this is only temporary for me. So with that being said, I'll travel anywhere. But just make sure that thing ain't right. I think that's fair. And anybody saying that's pricing out, then well, hey, you tell me.
No,
if a man freshly being a champion ain't seen no money, what's that?
I was just gonna say it's a little bit different because obviously Anthony Joshua is a bigger name and a cash cow. He represents pay-per-view. So I guess Eddie Hearn thought to himself, yeah, I can make it back somewhere in the pay-per-views. But with Dillian Whyte, you would be the A side. So, if anything, they would have to take you over there so you could sell pay-per-views in the UK. And, we don't really have a market value to know what numbers Deontay Wilder sells in the United Kingdom.
Hey, we can do it in the UK. I have no problem with that. It's still gonna be on our terms. I don't have no problem going to the UK. I go to the UK all the time. People don't even know. I got family over there, man, which I talk to on a daily. I got people over there, which I talk to on a daily. I got people that love me there. You know what I mean? I got people that'll do anything for me over there. If I want somebody to go get visits at their home, they will get visits. You feel me? But I ain't that type of person. I'm just showing you the love that they have for me. So I don't want nobody to get it twisted. But the shit's real. So I don't have no problem. I love going to the UK because boxing is big in their country. Any fighter would love to go where boxing is huge because that's your job. That's what you do, and you'll love to see it what it is. When I went over there, man, I could barely walk because people was all over me. I like to see the fans so rowdy and stuff. I wish it was like that in America. I wish America would stand behind their people, just like other countries do. But we too bougie, man. We too full of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? When other countries, they happy. You got countries that if they people go out to college and come back with masters, man, the whole country celebrates. The whole country celebrates because they feel like that person is a part of them because they represent that country. So if you made it, we all made it. And that's how they feel, and I love that. So it don't matter. Whatever Hearns had to do, come up with their money. If I had to come over there, let's do it. Hey, y'all big in boxing. That wouldn't be no problem. You know how you do. But my question to Hearn is why these folks boo him when he get in the ring though? If he making all the big fights happen for them and giving them fights and stuff, why do the hell they boo that man?
Because a lot of his cards are pay-per-view, man. He puts a lot of his cards on pay-per-view.
I don't think. But the thing about it, if you up in the stadium watching it yourself in person, why would you boo him? You ain't finna boo him because it is pay-per-view, because your ass is at the fight. You ain't at home. You ain't got you at the fight, and they do it every time. There's some fuck shit going on. Now, man, I ain't gonna reveal everything, man. It ain't in my place to tell so much. I ain't that type of person. It's a lot of shit that go on boxing that people don't even understand. The fans think they know so much, but they don't. They don't. And that's why it's so laughable. That's why it's so funny sometimes when you read things or hear things that come out, the foolishness that come out of some of these people's mouths. And if they only knew the facts. I like facts. Don't give me no non-fiction shit. I like facts. And I can handle that. You come to me and you give me the facts on me, shit, I'll accept it. But don't come up here, because you down because of something, or I'm doing something that you didn't expect me to do, or I'm doing better than you. You know what I'm saying? Give me the facts. If somebody's saying I ain't fought nobody, then shit, look at the other bodies of the same shit. The same list. The same people. I don't care about who fought who first or who got who out in this round or if somebody lost a round. This fucking boxing. You're going to lose rounds. You're going to win rounds. But at the end of the day, it's all about who got that W on their fucking name. At the end of the day, did this champion keep his belt or they said and knew like I did Stavern? But right now it's going to be in steel to the end of my career, baby. To the end.
Well, Deontay, man, I just want to thank you. Obviously, we always appreciate your time around here. Thanks for answering all those questions. And, obviously, if you want to give out any social media for fans that want to follow you, they probably already do. But once again, thanks for the time.
Yeah, man, thank you guys, man. I just thank all the fans, man, that's been supportive of not only just me, but just boxing, period. We're in an era in a time where the heavyweight division is so exciting, which allows me to become exciting too. At one point in time, it was dead, and we had to come up and some of the emotions was not so there. I know me, but now that it's so exciting, it feels like something has enlightened inside of me that want to get the people, all right, now it's time. It's the best time than ever. And I want to thank you to all the fans that supporting it, that supports me, that supports fighters, and the ones that really understand. It's very few of y'all guys that understand this sport and not just talk out the side of your neck or just come off under a rock and just go off a hearsay. But the ones that actually pay attention, knows who the fighters is, and knows what's going on in the fight. That's how you know too many fans don't know what they're talking about, because they don't even know who fighters are. If you're going to be a fan of the sport, please know your fighters. Please know all fighters. That will be beneficial to you, to understanding. You know, like the preacher would say, don't go off of my word. You better read your Bible too, so that way when I say something, you know it's the truth, and not have to go off of hearsay. And that's just what I want the fans to do. But anyway, I can go all day because I love talking to you guys. I love boxing. And, man, we about to come. So y'all all definitely, you can follow me. You want to hear me runt, you know, do what I do, talk until I get what I do. You can follow me on IG at Bronze Bone. All of it Bronze Bone and MySpace, Deontay Whyte. I love you guys. Peace and God bless, baby. Bomb Squad!